the XQF? We're about to find out.
All starts now. Their legacies build off this game. So much on the line, so much more to be seen. Let's find out who's got this one in the bag. Currently, Top Esports sitting in such a prime position, but they are not without a challenger. This game decides who truly is the global champion here.
325 points, 300 points, 25 kills potentially. One top placement is all that separates our #1 and #2 team here. But a low placement, a hot drop, a blunder, a disaster could take everything that they've built across this weekend away from them. One bad game can change everything. But the same can be said for one good game. Any of these teams that are lingering down the bottom, third, fourth position, Elite Rrq, we've already got contact. What's going on here? This is early. We said in the earlier game, yes, excuse me, the previous round, Unique, there's nothing left for them to lose. Let's go and have some fun. That's what.
So we saw that Unique were going to be those kind of wild cards to come out and try and fight everything. Here comes the blue. Now the tick damage begins.
Rrq Athena still taking casualties. There is a trade back I've seen in the kill feed. QUESO now moving across the western bridge. Actually, excuse me, I'm completely wrong. They're taking a boat, so they're going to make an entry point somewhere on the western coastline. GCB did move further afield and deeper into Georgia Paul, try and hunt down Top Esports, but they move. They're on top of the mountain, all the way up on Georgia.
Here's that engagement we saw in Yasnaya as well. It does seem as though we are seeing Rolex and SSG, the gang, starting to make the push. They already have 2 kills. They need to find the last 2 members. She was prone down. He does not want this fight. Don't have any meds. He has no real way beyond this. And with that bleed out coming in, that's going to start really hurting. They get a spot on another, and Rolex is on the push, making the play, trying to make it happen. Does Angry get the spot? I think he might have done. Shimon's going to try and make the run for it, but he's going to bleed out any second now. Old Boy's gone down to Ernie as well. That's some 2 heavy fraggers battling it out. Some Titans there. She was on the run. Can he get away? No! Caught on the cross by Rolex. SSG going to try and put up the numbers.
Seen on the map, ELG Elite Esports potentially might clash. Point is potentially, Lauren. This may be where they come down from Gatka.
Oh, Top Esports are in.
They're on the way down.
This is a very scary rotate. Hopefully they take the safe route out in the west, potentially for them if they want to control this. That's Nova watching people go by. ELG on the rotation, pulling up. Careful, Leader goes ahead, but where's the rest of the side? Did they pull up here on this compound? I think they might have. Yes, they have. They're looking towards Xiaoji there, maybe going to find that engagement they want. And there it is, 2 players now piling in. Look at them, Nova sending in support. It's gonna be brutal. Nade goes off, Bronco's there, Ming's there. But do they know where this player is? DP in hand, ready to go. Was that a nade going up there, or was that a flash? It was a nade, it goes too far. But the push comes in. Is the DP up to task? No, ELG, draw blood.
It's the minute to do the breach, and it gets the job done. They're in the house, and Nova are
Top Esports are so close to this as well, Rich. They're coming in on the north towards XQF.
More concerning side is where do Nova go now? AY gets taken down on the backside. If they push back further, they also might get accidentally interjected into that fight, which is backburning up in the north. We still have Pmco that are ready to strike when it's the correct time. SeoL are still coming in. Leader wants to lead his army to the #1 spot here. He's going to call all this out. He sees them. Where's the rest of the team, though?
They are down in the buildings below. They just took that fight on the individual Nova player. Leader needs to be careful not to be caught up on his own. And it looks like Nova have been spotted and now split apart. They don't have the support there. AY got knocked. Now Leader gets out. He wants that kill, and he gets it. Leader, big play for ELG now. He was out on his own. I thought he left them for dead, but no, he comes back like the leader he is and leads from the front.
SeoL still on transition, all the way up in the north, just hit the side of the circle. Top Esports playing very, very scared PUBG right now. It's a safety trick. They're sending the sniffer dog out front. That's going to be Skur. He's inside the circle, getting a good entry point and a good amount of compound cover. The rest of the team can now follow in, secure themselves a plot in this circle, and then advance forward. The biggest issue for Top Esports, because of where they were and because they're being so passive, everyone's getting central of them. With each circle they stay up against the white, the harder it gets because everyone condenses on the middle. and it becomes a dungeon run for them.
Exactly. Remember, Vikendi, she managed it. They pulled off the compound in the northeast. That is a very surprising situation.
They're in and they're alive. I want to say the same for XQF, but it's certainly not going to be a quiet one. CZ from Purple Mood is just to the south. ARG's there, so it's over.
So far away. Look at these shots with the DP tapping on that. Just using that 4 times to perfection, looking for a follow-up, but no one's going to be giving him anything now. They know this guy is deadly. Do not peek that hillside.
The domino effect of that is he's essentially helping out the team that's above him. Yes, he's picking up individual points for frags, but he's relieving pressure from XQuest, who's in there. XQuest in second. He doesn't want to be doing that. He won't know that, of course. But we're talking about the knock-on effect, the storyline of PUBG Mobile and how this all unfolds. And I've only just looked. Even though we don't necessarily have the top 4 teams all the way down at the bottom, but there's a hell of a lot of points to be picked up. The south is looking feisty. XQF, I'm seeing contact. ARG, he's found them. That was Paraboy from the distance, I believe, with the mini. Just cop for it on the sideline. So 2 players still up. They might be able to get the res. Nova's in there, though. Fruzip, the rest of his team, they're all still waiting to strike. Next circle, it's about to push in.
XQF want these kills. They want to be getting those placements. GC Busan finally go down. The last player did fall. SSG's remained a 6-less still alive. Holding on here, and the circle moves away again. ELG are no longer in it. XQF are, and Top Esports are no longer near that circle. This is where it gets tricky. This is where it gets rough. We are seeing BTR fighting the good fight, doing whatever they can to keep their team fighting as much as they can. Zuxi there going to be doing really good work.
John keeps paraphrasing on the desk how Game 5 will become the death circle. Snap of the fingers and so many teams will be eliminated. That's the exact same scenario here because the current circle is full of players. That woods is dense and everyone is just sending it across the field. Rrq, they've turned up. XQF, they're playing border control. QUESO, they're making a way in on the backside as well on the west. There's so many teams on that western embankment. Tops is still playing it passive. They're in the building waiting for the blue to push them. They'll move with the blue up along the ridgeline. They can't go in the north for the simple fact it's an open field and so many teams are there. They either go to the eastern side. That means they will have to take a fight against a team who's waiting in the winds, or they play this one down south. They take the rotation in the blue and they find a quiet spot to pick.
Where are XQF going to go here? I don't know. We are seeing Rrq Athena still doing some damage there. Trying to find 6-less from afar, tapping away. Ernie is so good at this. And I'm seeing Top Esports have made a move. They have got themselves in on this, but they are in the middle of the open. They have so little cover. Smoke's going up here. And Bigetron are just fragging out. They're finding ELG. Oh my God, this is terrifying. They have to split apart. Molotov's coming in. Everyone's looking their way. Top Esports are in danger. And Bigetron again are finding ELG. Elite Gaming have been eliminated.
That's third place, gone. All this just got a little bit more wild. TES not safe yet. The molly split them to the wind and it also gave away their positions. Another team directly in front of them. One good grenade would get the job done. TeamSouL knocking at the doors. Rrq, he has the information. They're all in the grass. RRG's here. Yasha, he gave away the game. The smokes, the utility. It's all committed. TES, they're holding on for their dear life with fingertips here. They need to take out SouL. If they take out SouL, that's a good entry point for them. They can
the
move
nades
up.
though. KK Skirt is there. Look at these nades coming. This would be perfect revenge for Rrq Athena. They take him down. KK Skirt was the one who 1v4'd them. That's pure revenge. And now, can they keep themselves alive? Bigetron keep getting the kills. They're keeping on fragging out here. Purple Mood are being torn apart.
XQF though, they get an eyeline on Rrq. This has actually done favors for Top Esports. They do stay alive, remember. Down but not out, just lingering on the edge. Rrq, cool boy, again, XQF is...
RG joining in towards Nova and it's not looking good. Ryzen is there, and Top Esports finding Yasha. There is Rrq Athena, they've worked it out, they know where they are. Years just fell and the nades follow up. Years is bleeding out. I don't know if he can be saved.
That was the game plan. They were creeping away from SouL, who was holding them at gunpoint towards the north. All of a sudden, a grenade from G9 seals the deal. He's laying down the hammer. Top Esports are falling one by one. There's only White Cat and Fireboy alive.
We've seen them do crazy things. 2v4s have happened, but Top Esports now holding on as best they can. Down to 8 teams here, 24 players alive. And remember, XQF have all 4 players standing. This is going to be a photo finish, I can imagine. And Rrq Athena from the grave coming out and just dragging people with them.
For them, they know they need to seal the deal here and get rid of Top Esports. Elite Esports above them in 3rd is gone. If they remove Top Esports, it becomes XQuest who is the next challenge. Yes, there's a lot of challenges in front of them, I do agree. XQF, a battle on a 360-degree angle, everyone else around them, White Cat. Has the info here onto Viper. Meatech falls to the play zone. I hear a grenade dinking in the back.
And here comes the engage.
Look at the pressure.
That is Zuxi down though. That's a big loss there. He's been going off pretty darn well. He's been getting that pressure going. The Brazilian killers are locked out to the blue. White Cat creeping his way forward, trying to keep himself in that safety area. The circle has moved away from Top Esports and Rrq. It has gone to the south. They were in the north. This is where XQF can set up the camp. They can set up the patrol. They are slap bang center.
Cool boy.
There is XQF. That's Killboy gone down. That's always. That's from TeamSouL.
They were bringing in the vehicles. They were trying to set up some kind of encampment to give them a bit more of a defensive stance because they are on the edge of the circle now. Everyone for the north has to come their way. Oh, Ice. Carefully creeping, peeping. Rrq still getting the information. The res onto Coolboy. It comes through. They're back to 4. TeamSouL has been spotted though. White Cat. That's job done. That's answer back to Cat. Oh, Ice. He's up close and personal. Tal. He's gone.
It's just Paraboy now. Surely he can try and save him. Maybe he can get him back on his feet, maybe not. He's crawled into the smoke, desperately trying to hold on here. And now we see White Cat trying to creep his way forward. Parallel with Viper, both of them side by side, trying to work their way forward into that new zone, knowing they're both in trouble, but Top Esports need to hold on. Coolboy is going off. XQS are racking up the kills. Viper has fallen. This is all going well for the top few teams. TeamSouL is eliminated.
Top Esports holding on for dear life. Clutching at straws against the blue. Rrq's there, they're finding more. Ernie picking up points, picking up frags. That's what they need. He continues the assault.
We're down to 6 teams here, 17 players. They're all trying to creep their way forward. You can hear the fire through the grass. Mytek's trying to make a run for it, get up to cover right next to Jimmy, and Jimmy is looking scary. There it is. Sprays through the smoke. He knows what is in front of him. He's not having that. Marco's down, and we've seen, wait, did Fireboy just fall? Oh my lord, this looks like Fireboy is out of there. I think we're down to just 1 now. XQF, oh, it's White Cat finding XQF. He's just found Cat.
Oh, this is madness. He needs to run for cover. White Cat's gone down. Jimmy spots him at distance and range. Top Esports, they're gone, Lauren.
It's game on now. Can XQF do enough? They are down to just Jimmy, though. Paraboy's been knocked. Jimmy needs to get back on his feet. Rrq Athena
Senior
taking him away from them. Senior might have just caused heartbreak and tragedy with a fight back from Team QUESO. Mystic is there. This is all still up in the air right now. Bigetron are playing out of their mind. Jimmy goes down. XQF are on their knees. We're down to just 3 teams.
Is this happening? Rrq in the top 4. They're their only team left. They're going to try and pick up as many points as they can. 9 kills in the bag. If they get the win, that's 30. It's game on for these boys. They need to be careful. Get the res, take them back to 3. Bigetron has got other ideas. 4 alive and they are waiting.
They've got 12 kills so far. This is an incredible performance from this side. We saw what they did before. Can they truly do this again? Can they put up another big game? The final moments. Rrq Athena trying to get themselves back on their feet, but G9's just gone down. It's the remnants of what they had. 2 of their players trying to hold on. Ryzen's found them though, and it looks like Team QUESO is not having much more luck. And look at BTR on the move and looking good. The spray from Senior. But can he do anything from this position? Surely not. No, he cannot. It's Bigetron to close out the final game.
They keep 4 alive till the very end, and they get the win.